Yes, Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Mr. Speaker, page 10, and I may indulge you further so that I run through what I've come across in the votes and proceedings. Mr. Speaker, first to observe that in this democratic journey, we don't walk alone. I note that in the entire report, the President of the United States, President Biden, sent a very strong delegation to the inauguration led by the Honorable Shalanda DeYoung, Director of the U.S. Office of Management and Budget, Excellency Ambassador Virginia E. Palmer, Honorable Karen Bass, Mayor of Los Angeles, Honorable Francis Z. Brown. Conspicuously lost in our report is the U.S. delegation. Mr. Speaker, even as we practice a democracy, there is a grandfather of the democracy. And Mr. Speaker, I just thought that the U.S. delegation be rightly acknowledged. Mr. Speaker, then page 13, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is recognized as former president of Ghana. Former president of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So former vice president of the republic probably is better, unless you want to recognize him, and he can only be recognized in the role as former vice president, H.E. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, in page 13. Then, Mr. Speaker, this is a plea to you. Mr. Speaker, 7th January is not for nothing that your good self and others thought that we celebrate our constitutionalism. I probably would want to suggest that table guided by you provide much more detail. For instance, Alhaji Osman No Sharabutu, National Chief Imam. Do you want to recognize him just as religious leaders? No. Or the head of the Catholic bishops comes in, Bishop of the Catholic. For some of it, Mr. Speaker, 7th January is not an ordinary day for us, and it will never be an ordinary day for us, so long as we pursue and consolidate our democracy. So I'll make a plea with you that persons like that be given their proper recognition. Then finally, Mr. Speaker, Her Excellency Mrs. Bawumia Rawlings have been very consistent in supporting you and supporting this House. She was present. I do not see her being recognized for the purpose of the record. And I thought that, Mr. Speaker, I should draw attention to it. But more importantly, as I said, it's only prudent that the delegation of the United States is recognized accordingly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.